guys, welcome to this video. Today is gonna be a Quadrobics tutorial. I'm gonna put here some tips and ideas from my own experience that I didn't see anywhere else. But there are gonna be some things that everyone says, like curl your fingers or practice, because this is true and really helps. I'm gonna get to the tips for most of the things. You can use it in everything. You can curl your fingers. I usually do that, but when you're on some flat surface or just surface where you can slip easily, put my fingers normally, not like this, but like this. It helps you not flip over. So this, or this. When you're on some surface in a forest, I usually curl my fingers because it's most safe. So another thing is practice as much as you can, and whenever you can. Just don't force yourself to do it, because it actually really helps you. It improves your form the most. And don't do something you are scared of, like jumping too high, because then you are most likely gonna break your bone or something. You want to jump really high, but you're not gonna do that if you're not ready. So you're gonna get to this point when you're gonna practice for some longer time, and if you're gonna improve in your practicing. If you're not gonna improve, you're not gonna get there. Exercise, because when you're exercising, your stomach, legs and arms, just you need this. So it actually helps too. I exercise sometimes, but it's not much. So how to actually practice with improvement? Well, you just have to know what you're doing wrong, and it's not always easy to know what you're doing wrong. So what I usually used to do is put my camera for myself and record myself doing quads. I did it a few times, and I looked at it. I was like, yeah, this looks weird. I shouldn't do it like that. I'm just looking down or whatever. And I was just like, let's try to just you're gonna try to pose. Just do it. For example, I recorded myself walking. I watched the video and I was like, this is wrong. I have to be like that more. I have to look forward. I was like, okay, videos of your stereotypes, some documents, and look how they are doing quads. Taking your stereotype videos and trying to do Quadrobics like them, it actually helps me a lot. Let's get to walking. You use usually are your arms. I use this also in our things like running or jumping. But jumping is a bit different. Trotting. This was really natural to me. I wasn't trying to improve it or learn it much. You do not want to do too small steps. So you're jumping from your arm and leg to another arm and leg. And when you're doing this little jump, you don't want to do it too small, because when you're going to do it too small, you're not going to be fast. But also, this is wrong. You're going to do those jumps naturally when you know how fast your trotting is. Your trotting is somehow fast, So, because when you trot too fast, it's running, and you shouldn't trot, but you should run. Don't focus on your legs, focus on your arms. When I'm trotting, I'm usually putting my arms too forward, just reaching something. Running. When you're running, you just go like this, and this, and this. I saw that in all winters. You can also watch some documents of your tour type. you will see how they are running, how they are doing it. The thing I want to mention here is when you're running, the more fast you're running, the more you're doing this thing. It's like when you run, you want to like push yourself forward, and you're a bit jumping too, because you know when you're running really slow, you're not jumping. You're just like running, just like it's just like fast walking, but it's not like walking. But when you're trying to run like a bit faster, you're just gonna be like doing this. I wouldn't like put the strength into your arms like when trotting or walking, but into your body or just like shoulders more. But no legs. Legs are usually just pushing you forward or up. What tips or ideas are best in my opinion? Watch your stereotype documents or videos, just you can put them in slow motion and just be like, oh my god, they're doing it this way, and try doing it just like them. Try to record yourself and just be like, yeah, I'm doing this wrong. Try to practice it doing the form, or just like control how you're doing it and practice it, and then it's gonna become natural to you, and then the form you want is gonna be natural to you. You're just gonna learn it this way. Of course, stretch yourself before you do anything. Practice quadrobics and take breaks. Don't do things you're too afraid of. You want to do things better and more, but don't do it if you're too much scared. I think that's all. I hope this helped you. I'm gonna do a tutorial on jumping, but I don't know when because today it's really cold. I hope you enjoyed that video. You can subscribe to my channel so you're not gonna miss tutorial on jumping. I'm gonna do a long jump, I'm gonna do a small jump, and I'm gonna do a high jump, and I'm gonna do whatever you want. The thumbs up, and you can like this video if you want more of those videos. You can type in comments, ideas, or questions. I hope you enjoyed that video, and bye. Bye.